All right, today is test drive day.
Oh yeah.
Nate's cleaning all the random stuff he doesn't want to fly out of the back of the truck and putting it on this here cart.
Oh, radio.
Oh, he's got a radio with him and a fire extinguisher.
And a fire extinguisher.
And we packed some random stuff in there. Oh, I need to grab a tow strap.
Snackies.
Just in case we need a tow strap, I'm gonna grab one. But first thing we gotta do is we gotta warm up the trucks a little bit and go to the gas station because I've got about 1 gallon of fuel. So we should be able to make it to the gas station. Once this one is warmed up and ready to go, I'm gonna start red and then we gotta go because we don't have any fuel.
You got a lot, I got a couple minutes.
Oh yeah. So we got a couple minutes and then we're ready to go. All right, Nate's up front warming up Delores, the old International, and I'm back here. I'll fire up red. Oh, we should probably hook this back up, huh? We're gonna not hook that or tighten that bolt all the way down, and that's gonna become a problem. Watch. Maybe I should grab a wrench. I probably should grab a frickin' wrench. Tight. Alright, this thing doesn't like being cold. Let's try and fire it up and see what happens. I kind of feel bad you fire it up and you run it at like 1800 RPM right off the bat, but that's about the only way it'll run, you know? And no, we don't have an oil pressure gauge. All right, we're gonna idle this enough we can pull it around, close the gate, and go. All right, we're heading to the gas station. Let's see if we make it. All right, we made it 1 block so far. We're doing real good. We got like, I don't know, 200 more blocks to go. We're past halfway, and Nate's still behind me. He's not going quite as fast as me. I'm doing a whole 45 miles an hour right now. But he's back there. I'm watching him. And the gas station is up there somewhere. So we're going downhill right now, so I mean, if we do run out, we can roll maybe. Hopefully we don't run out. We made it to the gas station. Woohoo! All right, we're about 3 miles into our test drive. How are you feeling?
Oh, nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room of rocking chairs.
What in the hell does that mean? Nobody knows what that means. That's an Nate saying. All right, let's get fuel in these things. I gotta pee already and maybe get a snack because I didn't think any of that through. I didn't grab anything to drink or anything, but anywho, let's go. All right, since we conveniently ran out of fuel, we gotta figure out exactly how much fuel this thing takes. 18 gallons. So we put it in the smart thinker phone here that thinks about smart things. Oh, it needs to see my face. See? So now we can track our fuel mileage on our little roadie trip here. I got some snacks, some original corn nuts and some cupcakes. I'm a healthy sort of guy. Wash it down with a Monster. It's got a lid on it because we're going on a road trip. Okay, Nate's inside peeing, then we're gonna go. All right, we figured out our first destination, Colorado National Speedway. Nate's gonna lead, and we're avoiding highways. So we gotta go across the highway. Okay, let's go. All right, here we go, following Nate. We're not gonna let anybody get between us. That's how close we are, like butt cheeks, real close. Well, we got as close as we could to Colorado National Speedway. The gate's closed. So I was gonna pull next to Nate, but it's a good thing I didn't pull any further forward. Because hot diggity. Anyways, this is our first destination. We thought it'd be neat to go to a racetrack because we're a bunch of race car drivers. So we'll probably check some things and then we're heading towards the mountains. We're gonna go to the top of one of those peaks and park the trucks up there. Not really, but maybe. All right, we picked our next destination. It's another automotive destination. So this place was closed, but maybe this next place will be open. We could check it out a little bit. I'm not gonna tell you, you're gonna find out here pretty quick. We made it to Shelby American. We just parked them side by side, took a couple pictures. We're gonna park them so they're better, so we're not blocking the entire intersection, and go check it out. All right, we checked out Shelby American Historic Car Museum. They've got two buildings now, so they have the expensive stuff over there and then they have the least expensive stuff.
So expensive, really, really expensive.
Yeah, there's one car in there that's $50 million. And that's the least expensive. I mean, I don't even know. Me and Nate were debating if we sold both of our trucks for top dollar, we wouldn't even be able to buy a mirror off of one of these cars.
Not even a used tire.
And look, these things are mint too. Ridiculous. We ain't got this kind of money. All right, we're gonna pick our next destination. Check a couple things. Maybe turn up the idle on this thing because it doesn't really want to run.
Idle very good.
So maybe we'll look at that real quick. Hey, look it. This is where the other flashlight's at. I was looking for this.
Well, it's a good magnet.
It's been stuck on there.
That's a good magnet.
It's warm still.
I bet it is.
Master cylinder cap is not even clipped on there.
They come unclipped?
Yeah, neither one of them's on there. Okay, those are clipped on there. Okay, we're good. We're making some progress here.
Shakedown.
Is that on its own? We just increased the idle screw like a quarter turn. And now it seems like it's idling. We found a flashlight under there, and we found that the master cylinder wasn't even clipped on there, so that's fine. Yeah. All right, we're gonna find a gas station, figure out our next destination, and go. All right, we did some mathematicals, and I put 1.3 gallons in. Nate put 3.3. So apparently the bigger truck gets twice as good a gas mileage as the smaller truck does.
Yes.
What's that turbo, Nate?
Yeah. Lean the hill.
All right, we're off to our next destination.
That was fun.
You ever been up here before?
I have not.
I know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a little tiny town. It's kind of like, it's smaller than Estes.
Yeah. Truck
pretty
did good
neat.
on the way up.
Good.
Super rich, but to be expected. when
Well,
it's staying
mine's
boost
doing
all
the same
time.
thing.
Yeah. Little
Yeah.
turbo is helping it though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it stayed in just a little bit of boost most of the climb. Just rolling.
that's good.
I did fine.
Top off some fuel. I was thinking about grabbing just something real quick to eat. And
Yeah.
then we'll figure out if we want to cut over through Allen's Park and go through Lyons and circle back, Because we're at kind of like a part where it's, if we go back or if we go the other way, it's the same miles either way.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
If we go the Allen Parks way, it's like more like what we just did, where it's not in the middle of traffic like crap.
But yeah, here we stop and figure out where we wanted to go next. See if there's a place around here you wanted to grab something for lunch. And
Oh.
I might actually take off a layer of clothes.
Whoa, weird.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Nate's got his layers on, and then this is what I'm wearing.
Two kinds of guys when it turns cold.
All right, we're gonna fuel up and maybe grab a bite to eat, and then pick our next destination. I don't see any signs saying I can't park here. There's nowhere else to park, so why not? Perfect. You even cleared the big rock by like an inch. Okay, this is where we're parking, because the parking area over there doesn't have one single spot in it, so hopefully we don't get a ticket. There's no signs that say you can't park here, so we should be good. There's actually parking over there. All right, we found a pizza place, so we're gonna hide some stuff so it doesn't get stolen and then go eat some pizza. All right, we got some pizza, and Nate's got a stereo back, and our toolbox is still here, so that's good. And we were reading some information on this this here front end loader excavator guy, and this thing is freaking old. And it's neat, and it's the last known one that's still existing. So, how about that? Anyways, we're on our way back. It is 2 o'clock. We hope to be home by 4, and Nate wants to load the truck and take it home, so that's good. So our shakedown test is going well. So he's taking some pictures, and we get loaded up and get out of here. Skedaddle. This is a neat little spot right by the dam up in here in Netherlands. I don't know what it's called, but pretty cool. Take a couple of pictures and make our way down. All right, we stopped for fuel, and we're at an average of 14.53 for the day. So now we're on our way back home. We're not very far, like 20, maybe 20 miles. And Delores, report?
So far, so good. 20 more miles to go, but
we adjusted the throttle blades. That's all we did.
Yeah.
And then I keep listening to this rattle around in the back of the truck. It's pretty loud when it bounces from one fender well to the other. So that's good. Anyways, we're on our way back home. We made it home, and Nate's so excited, that he's gonna take Delores home. So I think I fell in love with Delores and he can't take it home, but I guess it's not mine.
We'll just come back up and hang out all the time working on other people's stuff.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, it just won't have to be this truck, hopefully, for a while.
Yeah, so it was a good test drive. We did, I think I mapped it was like 115 miles, so that's pretty good.
The only tool we use is a flathead screwdriver.
Yeah, the only thing we did is we adjusted the throttle blades on this. That was it.
Unbelievable. I would have lost a lot of money betting on us today because I would not have bet that way.
I thought it was going to be all right. I know the guys that were working on it, so I think it's all right. All right, now we got to play musical cars and get the trailer hooked up to the Dodge so that the International can go on that and the Ford can get out of the way, and we don't got any Toyotas or anything, so we're fine. All right, we decided since Delores is going home, we would do a quick run through on what all we did to it. Okay, Nate, so if we start at the front of the truck.
Okay, so
what did we do?
Full front end, kingpins and everything.
Yeah.
Suspension.
We got some more steering angle because we found out that there's bolts that are in there that hold the caliper and the bracket for it, and we flipped them around so we got more angle.
Turns like a normal vehicle now, which was great today.
We tightened, so when we replaced the kingpins, we also tightened up the tie rod ends and all that.
Yep,
so we got rid of a bunch of slop.
Everything got greased.
Yeah.
The brakes on the front end all got bled and position correct. All the lines got straightened out.
Yeah.
And all the leaks fixed.
Yeah, we got the main reason why it came over here is to get it to run. But we got the hat on top of the carb all set up, because remember that was a big thing.
Yep.
We had to get the O2 drilled and mounted in there. We figured out, I think there was some stuff we figured out for the starter for some wiring, if I remember right.
Yep, we did.
That was a little wonky.
And the throttle linkage was a...
Oh yeah, we redid the whole throttle linkage. We did some vacuum lines on some stuff.
Yep.
No. What else did we do? Oh, we had to redo all of the ignition stuff.
Wires and
We did that. Just ignore that everything's black. It's fine.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Nate says that everything's black because it's all black.
I'm colorblind.
The interior, Nate did. What do they call that thing? A headliner?
Yeah, headliner.
We put a mirror, the center mirror on it. We got the tack all programmed and stuff. Oh, we got the AFR gauge, boost gauge, that's all tied in. That works. Replaced the coolant sensor. We did the floor mat. Still got some finishing touches to do on that, but that made it way better.
Yeah.
We sealed up the pedals at the floor a bit.
Yep. I cleaned up the wiring in the inside again. It still needs more, but it's better.
Yeah. Oh, we got the running boards tied down so they were not completely bolted down.
Yep.
Got those tied down.
Tidied up all the loose wiring underneath, and it's all in looms and tied up. And
We redid, so the rear brake lines, we redid a bunch of that. And then we ripped the rear axle apart so that we could do bearings. And we got rid of, like, the wheels would do a little wobble sort of deal. And then we finished up some of the wiring with the tail lights, and those all worked today when I was following Nate.
All the lights work.
Well, that's good. I'm sure we're forgetting like 72 things.
Fresh fluid in the rear end and in the transmission.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to drain that again and
Yeah.
do it. Since we got 100 miles on it today and it got nice and heat soaked,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be a bad idea to redo that.
Yep.
So I think overall we did pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's our summary. So now we gotta work on the Cobra.
Yep. Next project.
Next.
Next.